Hello everybody of the Let's Play community, I'm the Blind Swordsman and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II. In the last episode what did we do in the last episode? We talked to some dragons in the last episode, that's what we did. In this episode we're going to be taking back Flint, but as you recall in the last episode we actually, dude, I've showed the Buccaneer like 500 times, what the crap am I doing? But anyway, in the last episode also, the queen got captured, so it's our job to go ahead and go save her. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go save her in this episode. We have to come down here. So there's like a little corner part of the map. Dude, I already showed the Buccaneer off. What the freak am I doing? That's okay. Luckily, this episode isn't too long. This episode is going to consist of us going into the Colosseum and saving the princess, and then us going into Flynn and taking back Flynn. Flynn is going to be our headquarters after that. It's no longer going to be that one thing, so if you enjoyed that place, unfortunately at this very soonly, you know, we're not going to be going through that. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. Yep, I'm going to be waiting here for a minute, and I went ahead and I edited out now. Oh no, I edited out right there because I actually died, I think. Yeah, the reason why I died was stupid. Like, I don't know, I just got in over my head a little bit, which happens. It happens sometimes, which is alright. But yeah, we're going to be heading to the Colosseum, and the Colosseum is actually pretty cool, and like a lot of good JRPGs I've played, like a couple of good JRPGs I've played have had Colosseums in them. Like, I don't remember all of them. I think Breath of Fire 3, this game, and I can't remember the last one. Oh, it was Wild Arms. Oh, fetch. Don't tell me I left this in. I died to these guys. No, actually, I don't think I die here. I don't know what to use here. But some of these guys, like when they get stuck like that, you're kind of screwed. Like, it's really bad. Yeah, so they're stuck. Okay, so Furion woke up. That's good. I didn't realize Furion woke up. Well, he should be able to wreck them. No problem. No problem. Now we can heal. Like, that happened to me, so they all got stuck. No one got unstuck, and they just drained my life away. It's kind of stupid. It's actually very ridiculous, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of one of the dumber things. Like, some of the enemies in here are kind of cheap, but, like, it doesn't bother me that much. Like, it really doesn't. I'm trying to find the stupid Colosseum, which is right up here, and we made it. We'll be heading to that tower here later on, but once we come into here, I'm like, okay, what's up here? Oh, it's the Emperor, and he just locked us in here. Not gonna lie, this part reminds me of Jedi Strikes Back, I think. Not Empire Strikes Back. It's not Jedi Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi. Episode 6 of Star Wars. Because we fight these huge beasts out of here. I think one's a Bahama. I think this one's a legendary Bahama. And he's not that hard. I think I literally just turn on the auto battle and we win. But I don't know. Oh, it's Behemoth, my bad. Okay, why am I using magic? You don't have to use magic at all. I don't know if, like, I figure that out later or whatever. But, like, we have Furion and Guy. And also Gordon, which will do just fine. But I've already got the auto battle on. Because look at Furion. Furion's doing so much damage. Furion, I don't know his first name. I'm not gonna lie, I would know. But yeah, all we have to do is watch and wait, and this thing's gonna go down pretty quickly. I don't know if it's next turn or when it is, but yeah, this guy's supposed to be like some mecha hard boss fight, and he's just not. Like, he's not. Like, look at that. He's easy. I do like the background, though. I do like that they left the details in for the background with the stairs and the monster, like, lair that he's in. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Makes sense. Makes sense to be able to be that cool, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm tired. Look, I hate this. I'm tired as crap. It's 10:15 at night. I'm getting old. Getting up to work out, and it's just not been fun, dude. So yeah. A reward fitting for me. Huh. Oh. Well, that's not cool. The Dark Knight just throws us into a cell like that. What a douche. Okay. Well, I think we have to come up here. Oh, yeah. And then he's basically the spoony bard. This knocks the guy out. This guy's actually more badass than any bards I've actually met. Like Edward or Gilbert. Yeah, I hate Gilbert. I think that's a stupid name. Never will name Edward Gilbert. Not gonna happen. Okay, so I thought we had to stay on this, but you can go into the water, and I didn't realize this until I'm like, okay, how do I go down? I'm like, oh. Duh. But now I'm like, fetch. Now I gotta look through all these doors to find something. Which, I don't know if there's... Actually, I don't think there's random encounters in here, except this one. But this isn't that bad. Like, literally all we're doing is we're gonna attack them all and kill them. Like, it's gonna be super easy. I mean, look at that. Now we got the dual heads, and the dual heads aren't that bad. Dual heads are usually, like, pretty easy enemies. So... yeah, we don't really get to, like, the difficult enemies, in my opinion, at least until, like, I don't know, the final dungeon of the game is really when I think the enemies get, like, super hard, because right now they're not. Like, we're very OP, which is weird because I don't feel like the stats are really that high. Like, Furion's not even close to being max. Everybody else is not close to being max, but yet look at the damage he's doing. It's just nuts, dude. Just nuts. He did almost 1,000 damage to a Spectre, which case wasn't supposed to really even do that. 678, like, holy fetch. We're overpowered, and you can get so overpowered easily in this game. It's easier than Final Fantasy VIII, man. Except, you know, I kind of want to play that game now because I've heard that you can get overpowered, which is pretty nuts. So didn't think that was a dream that could become a reality, you know, where I could get way overpowered. I mean, I've seen Squall do like 900 or 9,999 damage to the bad guys. Super easy in that game because, or the bosses, because you can do something in it to overpower yourself, which is just using triple triad, I've heard. So I will be using that method when I do a Final Fantasy VIII playthrough, because I do plan on doing one at some point. I don't not know when. It's definitely not going to be this year. Like I said in my announcement video, I think if we just get up to Final Fantasy VII on the last day, like on the 31st of December, then I'll be happy with that, you know what I mean? So I'm happy with it right now. But, you know, I want to be more happy with it, you know? So I want it to work that way. Didn't even notice Gordon died, and that's my last freaking Phoenix down, which I can go buy more here in a bit, so. But now we can leave. Now we can actually get the freak out of here. Go up through here. And I don't remember... oh yeah, this is where the princess is. And we have really easy enemies in here. Like, they're pretty pathetically easy. Like, look at that. Oh, I thought it would kill him. I guess it didn't. They have Fire 11 and it doesn't do anything. Like, come on, guys. I'm like impervious to magic attacks. You should know this by now. You should know this. Back off and never speak to me again. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know why I put a bow on, or a flippin' spear on Gordon. Gordon just is not a spear guy. Like, he just isn't a spear guy. It's just the thing of the beast, you know? So, I mean, Furion, the swords he has right now are fantastic. But we're going to be getting a blade here, I think in episode 10, that we're going to be giving the guy. It's called the Blood Sword. And the Blood Sword, basically, like, you beat the final boss in, like, 3 turns. Not 3 hits, mind you, 3 turns. So it'll be interesting after I have that. Like, people are like, oh, I did it the legit way. I didn't do it the legit way at the final boss. I just beat him cheatingly, I guess. So yeah. Yeah, we're actually almost done with the dungeon here. And then, like I said, we're going to just head to Flynn. And Flynn, honestly, that dungeon's not that hard either. I just tried to get all the treasure chests, and I'm stupid for even trying that because the treasure chests are dumb. So, yeah. Yeah, we're almost to the point now where we've gotten all the things that we need to fight in order for me to cut stuff out. But then there's, like... Thing is, I do like the variety of enemies a lot more in Final Fantasy 2 than in Final Fantasy 1. I think it's good. And I think the battle theme is way better than Final Fantasy 1's battle theme. Final Fantasy 1's battle theme, to me, is very out of place and misspoken of. You know what I mean? It's just not very good. So, yeah. Yeah. We're actually... I think I have dread. I think that's the problem. I have dread. But we're getting close, like I said, to the end of this dungeon. So, what we have to do is we have to take care of getting the princess. Once we get the princess, then we can... escort ourselves out, and then what we'll do is we'll head to the Castle of Flint. I mean, that's basically the gist of this episode, even though this episode's still kind of long, but it's very short. Like, it's super short. Like, oh my gosh, look at the damage, dude. Holy fetch. That's crazy. I'm doing 800 damage to an enemy casually right now. Casually. Not even doing, like, good damage just to do good damage. Like, it's casual, dude. Like, it's a walk in the park for these guys. They don't even know what to do with themselves. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there we go. 143. And now fights. They look like are going to start getting cut out. Yep. And then we'll go take care of the princess. Is it the princess or is she a queen? I don't remember. But there we go. Oh, yeah, somebody got destroyed by means of them turning to stone, so... So now we got the princess, and I think she leaves with her, so he'll be leaving our party, which I think is stupid. I hate that the party members just go and do what they want to just because it's convenient and cool. You know what I mean? That's one of the only bothersome things I have about this game. Like, there's a couple of bothersome things that are like, dude, this game is definitely not... It's a great game, but it's definitely not perfect. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you look at, like, Final Fantasy 7 and 6 as being, like, the perfect games of the series, because they are. They're that good games. And this game, like, it's fun. It's my favorite of the original trilogy, but it's definitely not one of those... It's definitely not one of those games everybody's gonna like. You know what I mean? Like, Final Fantasy 7 and 6, I think, really is when they started progressing RPGs to different people. Um, making it so that, if they try it, they'll like it, you know what I mean? Like, they just go to a few different demographics, which is kind of unique in that sense, because here's the thing that's weird. So, I like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IV. I think they're the two best, right? I have heard a ton, or I hadn't heard a ton about Final Fantasy VII till I left high school. Like, I don't know if people just didn't play video games in my high school or something, but like, when we got to, when I heard a ton of people, like when I grew up, it was just like, they love Final Fantasy VII. It's crazy. They're like, yeah, I remember, I don't play RPGs, but that was the game where I played RPGs, where I played an RPG, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm really, really getting tired. I don't know why. Now I'm stocking up on crap. Like a whole bunch of crap. Because it's cheap now. Because I have a ton of money. Look at this. All 100% like got everything. Except elixirs. But I'm going to be coming in and out to get elixirs. And I'm getting like a ton of Phoenix Downs while I'm there. Right now I'm just trying to like survive my inventory a little bit. Which is very, very difficult to do in some spots with this game, and with any other Final Fantasy game, really. So yeah, we're heading out to Flynn now because she's saying there's an attack at the Castle Flynn. Let's go save them. So we're gonna go save them. Which, again, like I said, the Castle Flynn dungeon is not that difficult. But yeah. We'll be getting there when we get there, so. But first things first, you do want to talk at the rebel camp, because that's where they're at. And this is where we took her. So, I don't know if we have to do an ask learn here. I don't think it makes sense to do that. I'm trying to figure that out, I think, right now, which is why I'm not moving for a second. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so we're out. We're going. We're going. And we're gonna go to Flynn. Here's a fight. So we're going into the castle now. I think Layla will come back into the party. Yeah, she did. And then we're just gonna go fight everything, take on the boss, and do what we're supposed to, Which, I will tell you, I really don't think this place is that bad. Like, the only thing is you gotta deal with monsters and boxes and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to level up Berserk. That's why you see her using Berserk. Because I'm like, okay, I might as well level it up. Which I leveled it up fine. I was going to use it on the final boss. Which I didn't want to do that. And I probably should have leveled up Haste. Because Berserk, it levels up your stats, right? But it doesn't make you more powerful. That's what Haste does. Haste makes you so much more powerful. I should have used that. Like, but the thing is, if you look at these enemies, I don't know if I just have high magic defense or whatever, but like it doesn't matter. They just get wrecked. Like they do. Like, these enemies just die like super quickly. You know what I mean? Again, I don't know if it was from taking magical hits. And those magical hits now, it doesn't really even matter because we're too OP for that. But there's just that. So I got the Aurora Tomb, which you don't need to equip it to anybody. I just chose to because I thought it would be part of the story. Which it's not. It doesn't matter. But you get it and then you can use it, you know what I mean? It's a spell you can use. So that's always been nice for that, so. Okay, so tired. Yeah, I'm going to be going to bed after this, I think. Because, man, I cannot take being this tired. Being this tired is never fun. But I figured if I had time on my hands, I would record one of these episodes. Because then we're at episode 7. And so we only really have 6 episodes left after this. Of this LP. And then we'll be doing 9 episodes of Final Fantasy 3, which I don't understand how that works. How I edited that weird. The game's not that long. Again, I think me saying it's 9 hours is because it's literally 9 hours long. Like, it's so short. So, yeah. But we're getting close to the end of this dungeon, I think. Hang on, I need to open my ear a little bit. Yeah, we're getting close. It soon is going to skyrocket like crazy. Because, again, it doesn't matter if you use the spell on the field or not. If you just use it within the game. So if you technically wanted to grind and get your cure spell up, you definitely could do that. Like, no one's saying you don't have to grind, or you can't grind, but I'm just saying you don't have to do that. Because if you have to do something like that would be kind of ridiculous. It's kind of like, well, I mean, like Final Fantasy 1 had like required grinding, but like I think that's in a different sense because it's basically you just leveling up the traditional level up system, whereas you can get overpowered that way too, but it requires more time. That's all it is. Whereas this game, it doesn't require that much time at all. Like, literally, you just go to the next towns and the next villages, and then boom, like you are literally overpowered. So yeah, I'm just skipping the treasures for now. We'll get them in the next episode, I think. But I don't remember. I honestly don't. Dang, I have so many high potions right now. It's flipping ridiculous. Oh, am I quick saving right now? I think I am. Or I'm trying to figure out what to do. Because yeah, we're just going to fight this guy and this episode's over. So. And then the next episode will be like another journey to try to get to the Crystal Tower. Like, we're going to be working our way to the Crystal Tower so we can get the ultimate spell. But yeah, we'll see that in a little bit. So here we go. I'm just quick saving just to be safe, even though I don't need it. It's a trap. Oh no. We fell right into his trap. Yeah, it's a Gatos. And he will get destroyed. Again, I'm trying to level up Berserk. But yeah, the best way I think in this game is not to grind for it, but it's to just play the game. You know what I mean? So look at that. Dude, I'm just too good right now, dude. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. We'll see how this turns out. Boom. Because I had Berserk on him. He flippin' destroyed him. I didn't even need Berserk on. I didn't even need Berserk on. All I had to do was just set everybody to attack. And then just let him go. You know what I mean? Like, it was that easy. That simple. But we defeated the enemy commander and we've taken back Flynn. So I don't know if we're going to be getting the treasures in this episode, if we're doing a cutscene. Oh, I think we're doing a cutscene here. No. We'll probably do learn and ask. So we're going to learn of Mysidia. Not ask. We're going to learn Mysidia and ask Mysidia. And so it's the land of mages. And we'll be heading there in the next episode to get those 2 masks. They're 2 of the longest dungeons in the game. They're not too bad. They're just kind of long. But we'll be able to get that taken care of like super quickly in the next episode. But we are actually running out of time on this episode. In the next episode, we are going to go to Mysidia. We're going to be looking at the masks and trying to get the ultimatum here in the next couple episodes. So we don't have too terribly much. We're like halfway through the game, basically. But we don't have too terribly much to do. So with that, folks, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm the Blind Swordsman. I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 2, where in the next episode we go to Mysidia and try to get the 2 masks. Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day.